Yo, what up, everybody? It's the Casket King Crew Podcast, and I'm here with Queso, and my float is pink.
OP.
How's it going, everybody?
Pretty good.
Been an eventful Saturday for myself.
Oh, yeah?
Well, just like I feel that the weather's nice, so like now everyone has the same idea to go out and take advantage of the day we have with the nice weather here in PA. So
Hey, I was thinking the same thing today as well. It's like, man, I could go out right now.
Go catch that pool, right?
Yep.
Yo, my mic sounds terrible. I want to switch mics.
Yeah, I was about to say something.
Be back.
but yeah, casket posters. Why doesn't people ever really talk? I mean, nowadays when you go into a store, you normally see like all the canvas art. You don't really see posters anymore.
That is true. Every time I go to Walmart, though, I know where their poster section is, and I always check it, just in case they've got something interesting on there.
Now, I don't know if it's Walmart worldwide or maybe it's your Walmart and my Walmart, but I know in my Walmart the posters are like with the not arts and crafts, but like right next to like the furniture aisle, right where you could get the Sharpies and stuff and like notebooks and pads and stuff.
Yeah, mine's sort of the same way. It's like in the middle somewhere, at the end of an aisle. Queso is back.
Like any better now?
You're a little quiet.
Let me look at my settings.
I miss Kmart.
Yeah.
Kmart was a good place to go.
Let's see. Now is it better?
Yeah.
You sound good to me, Queso.
Thanks, man. You sound good to me too, my voice pin.
Okay, Queso. It looks like
I forgot to listen to that song.
Song?
The burrito song you sent me earlier. I forgot to take a listen to it.
Don't worry about it, man. It's not. It's just a goofy song I sometimes listen to when I'm eating. Yeah, let me know what you think when you do get a chance. You gotta get Casket to add more Pink Floyd to his.
I do. I need to add more Pink Floyd.
I think Casket, when you're not busy, go on Pink Floyd, and just go to an album, try to listen to the full album, or play their best hits.
Yeah, eventually I'll get the urge to want to add more songs to my playlist, because my goal is to have 1,000 songs in my playlist. Frosty, welcome to the podcast, my dude.
Yep, sorry, I'm a few minutes late. I had some.
Oh, don't worry about
it. What's up, Frosty?
Welcome.
What's up, Queso? My foot is pink.
How much? We just be chilling. We were talking
about
how
Casket
needs to add more Pink Floyd to his playlist.
Yeah. I was really honored when Casket added a song from my favorite album that ever, 6 a.m. So happy about that. But yeah, My Floyd is Pink. That is classic. Or Pink Floyd is a classic song or classic band. I don't know how you can have a music list and not have them included.
So
You have one
Casket
song,
has
though.
one song from them, I believe.
I do have one
Rainbow.
song from Pink Floyd. I need to add more.
Yeah.
I think the next time I go to add music into my library, I'll look for bands that only have like 1 or 2 songs and see if I can't expand on those.
There you go. My Floyd is Pink. How have you been?
I've been good, my friend. Same old, really. Nothing earth-shattering here going on.
Hey, that's a good thing, though, right?
Yeah.
The routines
What
of
about you,
life.
Krusty? What about you, Krusty? Anything new?
Well, I didn't get the job that I was hoping I would get, so here's me announcing
Damn.
it. I applied, got through last round's interviews, and I got denied, so that's that.
Damn.
Sorry to hear that, Krusty.
You win some, you lose some. There's always another place somewhere else.
Well, at least you're taking it well.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, don't forget to that the initial instinct will go to unhealthy coping mechanisms, which
Yeah.
I get that too when I get bad news. I'm just like, okay, let me just.
Time to pack a bowl.
Basically.
Yeah, I gotta make sure to avoid that. Thank you, Queso.
Like, damn man, that sucks.
But on brighter news, everything else in my life is going well. So I saw Death of a Unicorn yesterday.
How was it?
Oh my god, it was as good as I hoped it was, and it was also boring in the middle.
Damn.
I'm so conflicted. The first 30 minutes and the last 45 are perfect. I don't know why movies feel the need to bloat their stuff out for a 2-hour time frame now, when obviously an hour and 20 minutes would have been just everything you wanted.
Yeah.
Know what I mean?
Maybe. Hopefully they go back to the trend of making an hour 40.
Yeah,
Go
because
back to the trend of hand-drawn animation.
that would be wonderful. Yeah, there was an hour of amazing content altogether in the movie, but then there was also 48 minutes of meh 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 meh, and I'm like, dude, I'm not here for the bullshit. Let's get back to the fun. Where's the unicorn? Where's the fuck's the unicorn? You know what I mean?
Wasn't there a trend with older movies back in the 50s, early 60s, every movie was 2 hours and something long?
Well, I see it like this. If you're going to have a long movie, you need to pace your action out so there's no boring draw in the middle. That's the big problem I've noticed.
Yeah, one of the greatest films I've ever watched was, I think everyone should sit down and see it, is The Good, the Bad, the Ugly with Clint Eastwood. But the middle part of the movie is just such, it really didn't need to be in there, but it's a classic film, but yeah.
With the Death of a Unicorn, the first thought I had when we got to the boring part is, okay, obviously they're going to overload this with boring parts with nothing going on so that they can have all their budget later on. I was like, hopefully that's what's happening here, and sure enough it was. But I don't know, because I mean the ending, the last 45 minutes was pure gold. I would give it an 8 out of 10 just because of the ending in the beginning.
But the middle wasn't good, you're saying, at all, or just didn't need to be in the film, or...
I mean, for example, there's a guy in a room, and he's typing on a computer at one point, and he's talking about, out loud, for no apparent reason. It makes no reason unless it's purely for the context of the viewer, and that's what it was. About how his father owns this organization and he's going to want these unicorns for, I'm not going to spoil anything, but for whatever reason it was, right? So on and so forth. And it's like, dude, you're typing on a computer this email and you're explaining what you're doing while you're doing it for the audience's sake. This is poor writing, this part right here.
Yo, I want to
Yeah,
give
if the
a.
audience already knows what's going on, why do you have to tell us again from his point of view?
Right. Yeah, because he was already introduced as the son of the CEO when he was introduced. And now he's talking out loud about emailing his father, why he's emailing him, and explaining all the reasons why. And it's like, dude, this scene right here absolutely could have been cut. It could have just been a 5 second thing of him sending an email to his, like, it could have said, like, you know, CEO of blah, blah, blah. And that would have been the same information with no, like, monologue. We didn't need that minute and a half. But that's like one example.
Yeah.
Yo, I want to give a shout out to our first chat. Shout out to Cretan. What's up? He says hello.
They did lead it up to where they can make a sequel, though. That I'm interested in. Hopefully, they can learn. It is worth watching, though. Don't let me discourage you from checking it out. It is absolutely worth at least one watch.
Is the new Snow White remake worth watching?
I haven't seen it. Couldn't tell you.
I heard it's got a 1.2.
I'm still going to watch it just because.
Is that a 1.2 out of 5?
No, I think that's out of 10.
Yeah.
Ouch. That's actually not good.
It's actually rated worse. I mean, I think Rotten Tomatoes has it rated worse than the Dragon Ball Z live action movie.
Yeah, it is.
That movie was
Whoa.
bad.
Wow. That's got to be one of the worst Disney films ever in history then by ratings.
They still haven't made their money back, I don't think.
Nope. They're not even on, like, they're not even close to even touching the surface of trying to make their money back from making that movie.
Well, that's what happens when your lead actress goes crazy.
I know that the last time they released how much money they spent, that was before the reshoots and before they added in the dwarfs. So who knows how much they really spent? I have no idea. They haven't spoken about it since before the reshoots. But I don't know. Will I watch it? Yeah, when it comes to Disney Plus. That's when I'll check it out.
Same.
Yeah.
That's the old Disney.
Yeah, I'm tired of live action remakes of cartoons. What I want are cartoons of live action movies.
They need to put House of Mouse on Disney Plus.
What live action would you have them do a cartoon remake of then? Like, what do you have in mind?
Well, let me think about it. Let me think about it for a second.
Pocahontas.
Well, that was already animated.
But to make it live action. Or wait, what was the question again? Sorry.
Like, what's been in live action that you'd like to see animated? Like, as sequels or whatever?
I could see maybe Halloween Town doing pretty well animated. You could do a lot more with the townspeople.
That's the only thing I could come up with, too, in my mind. But I think that would make for a great TV series. There's so much lore there that we could go more in depth with.
Different characters and everything, yeah. Good one, Casket.
Let's see, I'm trying to think what else could they make animated.
I wouldn't mind an animated Power Rangers series, like where they can really go all out. I think that would be cool.
See,
Just anything Power Rangers or a certain Power Rangers show?
You know what? I would like to see an animated Power Rangers show for adults, to where it is the Power Rangers, but instead of being all for children, it's like it's made for an older audience, young adults / adults, where the Power Rangers are going through real life shit. It's not just like we gotta save the world, but it's like, oh man, there's like the Red Ranger's addicted to has a substance addiction that he's fighting, and the Blue Ranger is comes from poverty, and he doesn't like the idea of the government trying to regulate what the Power Rangers are doing because they're not standing up for the people and just trying to protect their own interests. And you know what I mean? Like, I want a more conceptual Power Rangers.
Casket, do you know your YouTube camera's black?
Oh crap! Sorry. Let's see here. We got a couple of comments. People want me to apply to fish tank. I don't really want to do that.
Who asked that?
Someone named Ern.
Yeah, by the way, like 5 minutes ago, someone was knocking at my door, and I did not answer it.
That's weird.
They knocked for like 5 minutes, and I was like, "Go away, whoever you are."
There's a song idea there, Krusty.
Yeah. I'm not answering the door.
Knock, knock, knocking on Krusty's door.
Yeah, I was like, nope, not fucking happening. Knock, knock, knocking on Krusty's door.
Krusty, do you have one of those door handles to knock? Like trying to think of what do you call them?
Door knockers.
Door knockers, yeah. Do you have one of those, or do I have to manually do it with my fist if I knocked at your door?
You have to manually do it with your fist, but I do have a doorbell, but people oftentimes don't use it. I don't know why.
Well, it's like my house. Whoever designed this house, I didn't, but whoever did must have been a real asshole, because I have a doorbell out back and out front, so if someone rings the doorbell, I don't know if I have to go to the back door or the front door.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah, that's bad. That's poor design.
It's stupid to complain about, but it's very annoying for that couple seconds of not knowing.
Yep, that's poor design. I'll tell you though, I am a fan of door knockers. I would like to have one once I relocate. I think they're cool.
Casket,
Yes.
what do you think of thigh-high boots?
Thigh-high boots?
Yeah, like the boots that go up.
It depends on the design. They can be nice.
Ooh.
A friend of mine sent me a photo of how Pedro Pascal wore some. I was like, I'm glad he's doing that for the culture and for society, but the fit is horrendous.
Mm-hmm.
Thigh-high boots. It's a boot.
Wearing my thigh-high boots, wear my ankle socks.
Whoa.
I wouldn't mind buying some thigh-highs.
You won't even buy a fucking kilt.
But I am gonna buy a suit of armor. Maybe I should wear a kilt with my suit of armor.
I'm telling you, Krusty, you would look good in a kilt. You can pull it off.
You think so?
Yeah, you just gotta get one that's like black, white, and blue, and like a what's the word I'm thinking of? Like a plaid pattern. Something
We looked up
something a lesbian
kilts.
would
They were like
wear.
over $100 each.
Yeah.
That's why I don't have any. I'm like, Jesus Christ, $100 for I'll just buy a skirt and call it a kilt. How about that?
Nah, man,
You're in
it's
for
completely
$20.
different. Nah, man, it's completely different.
Well, you know more about it than I do, so.
I know a lot about weird, random shit.
My brother-in-law wears kilts every day.
Really?
He knows it. Yep.
Well, maybe you should talk to him. Maybe he can explain the difference to you.
He started wearing them whenever they, at work, they told him that men aren't allowed to wear shorts, but women are allowed to wear dresses and skirts. And since they can't discriminate, he started wearing kilts and calling it a skirt. And he's fallen in love with them. He's been wearing them for like 5 years.
Damn.
Yeah.
Well, Krusty, maybe it's something you should look into.
Well, I'm not opposed.
Look, man, if you wear a kilt, I will also wear a kilt.
Brother, I love you with all my heart. But please send me a website where we can buy a kilt in your size, my man. I want to. We need to. If we find one in that, we need to be at. That needs to be a freaking sponsor.
Welcome to kilts.com, where you can get all your kilts.
American Highlander creates custom kits made to your individual height and weight.
Ooh.
The price, oh shit, that is expensive.
Kilts are not cheap. In order to be a kilt, I think it has to be made out of like a specific material. It's not cheap.
Weird Al wear a kilt?
I think he did at one point.
I think he did at one point, but I don't think he does anymore.
Yeah, like just during, one of his...
Yeah. So if I wear a kilt, you'll wear one too, eh?
Yeah, sure.
I'm tempted to take you up on that offer just to have you in a kilt. Do I have to wear it to class? That's the question.
Wherever you want, man.
Interesting.
Anyone fucks with you, just claim to be Scottish.
Hi, Force Pink. You ever worn a kilt?
I have never had the honor to.
Are you Scottish?
No, I don't think. I did Ancestry.com a couple years ago for a birthday gift.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
And like 90% came from Scandinavia, so...
Oh. Speaking of, did you hear that 23andMe are going bankrupt and they're selling their... Do what?
Oh, sorry, I was about to bring that up, so we were thinking the
same. Oh, go ahead, Queso.
No. I mean, you were saying exactly what I was going to say.
All I know is that they're going bankrupt and there's a fear that their data is going to leak, so...
Yeah, that kind of freaks me out a little bit.
Wait, so 23andMe is going bankrupt?
Yep, and all of their data, their whole thing is going to be sold off, so... They say that there's no identifying information, but how do we really know?
Yeah.
But this is like the largest genetic supply on the market for people, period, one of the largest, and it's going to be sold off. And the thing is what's really weird that in the research I've done is whenever you do it, you give them permission to use your data in that way. So it's in the paperwork whenever you send them your DNA back and you have to fill out that paperwork. In that paperwork, it says that they're allowed to do this, so that's even weirder. So where does it go from here? I don't know, but that's just I don't like it.
I'm
What
glad.
so?
What was Casket about to say?
I'm just glad it was a spit sample and not a semen sample. I don't want to wake up 10 years from now and be like, yeah, I bought 23andMe sperm. It's yours. You're the daddy. This is your kid. And I'm like, oh great, fuck me.
Yeah.
So, Casket, I got some bad news. Pregnant.
You're pregnant?
Oh shit!
Casket's the father.
Oh great.
And you are the father. Oh, Jeremy.
Don't worry, I think I can get $300 together.
Oh, that's dark.
I like that you knew where I was going.
Did they even allow that in Florida?
I have no idea.
That's a good fucking question. I don't know.
Let's go on a little road trip.
23andMe. So if any of you out there has given your DNA to 23andMe, it's up for bid. Someone's gonna buy your DNA.
Good thing I went with Ancestry then.
Yeah. Hopefully they don't go bankrupt as well.
What's the worst that could happen, though, Krusty?
I have no idea.
Well,
I don't want to know.
Going bankrupt is different than filing for bankruptcy. Right?
True.
Sometimes filing for bankruptcy can be a strategic move in order to avoid going bankrupt, which is paradox.
Yeah.
They're great because there are a lot of businesses who have filed for bankruptcy in the past, but they're still around.
Yeah. But they're
usually
selling.
not a good sign. That's for sure.
Yeah.
I worked with a guy a couple years ago that he was like a temp at first and stuff, but I think he was 22 or like 23 or something, very young in his 20s, and he said he filed for bankruptcy when he was like 20 or something. And I was like thinking to myself, like, how does one be able to pull that off or get into that situation to file for bankruptcy at that age?
Well, the problem is schooling doesn't teach you how to manage credit, right? That's a problem in the education system. That's a hole that needs to be filled. Like,
Well,
kids need to know what is good credit, what is bad credit, and responsibilities of money management, right?
I agree. This should be taught in like 8th or 9th grade.
They should.
Yeah. That's how you get 20-year-olds that are filing for bankruptcy. That right there.
I've never. I shouldn't put it out there, but I'll do it I don't even have any credit at all. I never owned a credit card in my life.
well, you can still have credit without a credit card, but that could be a good thing. At least you don't have any credit card debt, right?
Yeah.
None that I know of.
I do have a couple of
News for
credit
you, my
cards,
boys,
but
Pink.
I needed them in order to build my credit up because I had terrible credit like a decade ago.
Wait, my Flores Pink, I purchased a $10,000 sex doll. That's okay.
On the credit card?
Yeah, under your name.
No.
Put it on the tab.
Yeah, just put it on the
$10,000.
top.
Yeah, well, I will say, to add to the conversation, that I agree with you that more young people need to be taught financial literacy at a young age. But I think what doesn't help is the fact that, like, the system, especially if you live in America, is almost pushes you towards that. Like the recent news where DoorDash is going to allow financing for their orders. These are, in my opinion, as someone who used to study this, it's something that is a worrying trend in terms of, like, oh, they want more people to go into debt, right? Because they make money off that.
Right. Yeah, they make it easy to have money given to you. But if you don't know what you're doing, that's going to bite you in the ass.
Sorry to cut the conversation short, my friends. I got to go, so have a good podcast, Casket, Queso, Krusty. I'll talk to you guys later.
All right, have a good one.
Man, peace.
Yeah.
Glad my Flores Pink was able to join.
It almost seems predatory in nature what like DoorDash is doing, because they know that it's ultimately going to lead to what people who are taking out orders that don't have the funds to pay it back, and that's going to lead to lawsuits, and that's what they want.
The problem that enables that is that the agency that currently fights that predatory behavior by businesses is being gutted, right? So perhaps companies look at that and they're like, oh, that kind of opens up space for us to maybe do some more shady things, right? Because we know there's going to be less accountability,
Regulation.
less reprimand.
Yeah. Yeah, that's not a, and that's also not a good sign of how society is doing. I've seen Walmart and Target in the last 45 days have released statements stating that clientels or like people are spending a lot less than normal, and they're expecting to come in the red this year. Like, it's not good. Like, the spending habits have altered in a significant way, and I mean, I don't know. So I feel like this is their strategy to keep their numbers up as well on like DoorDash and whatnot, because they're like, oh, people are still buying at regular rates, but that's because you're fucking giving credits where they can't pay it back. Any like, I don't know. I don't know. Like, I definitely think that as a country, we're about our what's the word? What's the word I'm looking for? I mean, I do think that
Intertwining?
I hate to say it, but I do think we're heading into a recession.
Oh yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
We may be headed into a depression.
I mean, I would hope that it doesn't get to that level. A recession, I think, is definitely on the table. If we start heading into a depression, man, that's going to be terrible, terrible times.
Well, I mean, we are isolating ourselves economically. It's definitely increasing the chances of a major crash.
Uh,
It's worrisome.
Yeah, where we are a year from now, I mean, we may be thinking, God, I wish we were back whenever it was just hard and not horrible. You know what I mean?
Uh huh.
Which is why it's a good thing that you're a homeowner, Casket. Like, look at you. You
I'm
have
a
stability.
homeowner.
Yeah, you have stability. That's a good thing.
So, Gamehead in the chat brings up a good point, and you have a chair in your room.
I do.
You okay? I know you told me that you're looking forward to making videos sitting up, right?
Right.
Get in the chair. Get in the chair. Get in. Come on, chat. Say it, chat. Let's see if we can do something here. Let's get chair time with Casket King.
Yeah, I'm gonna call it Casket's Corner.
Casket's Corner.
Hmm.
What happens in Casket's Corner stays in Casket's Corner.
Know what happens in
Damn.
Casket's Corner ends up on YouTube. Krusty,
Don't touch me.
Casket.
can I describe my new glasses to you?
Sure thing, buddy.
Okay. Did you ever see the last?
Airbender?
No, the last Harry Potter movie.
Samurai? Wait, the last what?
Did you ever see the last Harry Potter movie?
Yes.
Okay,
Actually, not the very last one, no.
well, essentially, that's what my glasses look like.
What, Harry's glasses?
Yeah. They're like perfect circles, metal wire frame.
Oh.
I look like a librarian, I've been told.
That's the only one I haven't seen. You know how I am when it comes to finishing stuff. It's like the new Bobbyverse book. I got to the last chapter and I stopped until the next one comes out. Just how I roll. That sounds like a cool pair of glasses.
Yeah.
Yeah. How do they fit?
Pretty good.
Good. Good. How much were they?
I don't want to talk about it.
That's fair.
The website I was going to buy them from, I was going to be able to buy 2 pair, but that website wouldn't take my information, so I had to go to a different website, and they were slightly more expensive.
Gotcha. Well, as long as they work, that's all that matters. You can see out of them, right?
Oh, yeah.
Good. Then you've got your professor glasses.
Yes, I do.
Yes. Mm.
Very cool. So when are you going to go explore and check out your amenities?
I don't know.
Yeah.
My
Seems like it
mom's
would be a
gonna
fun
try and
task.
bring the little man over tomorrow.
Ooh.
Yeah, she tried to do it today, but it was a no-go.
So things are getting ready to be finalized.
Oh yeah.
That's got to be exciting. I mean, now that you've been sleeping in your new place a few nights, is it starting to like warm up on you? Are you starting to feel a little more normal, like at home?
Like 50-50.
Hey, that's an improvement. Before it was absolutely zero, so that's an improvement of 50. 50 is good. Can I ask another question? Why not a 40?
I don't know.
What makes it a 50?
I don't know. I'm warming up to it, but it's like I gotta do something about this fucking hallway.
Uh-huh. So the hallway is like your biggest challenge?
Yeah.
Hmm. Is it just like hard to fit through, or?
Yeah, it's really fucking narrow.
Yeah.
Like Hank's urethra.
Damn. Getting closer to that King of the Hill reboot or
Oh
continuation, really.
yeah.
Yeah.
Let me see
Good
if
old
I
Hank.
let me see if I can't figure out when that's gonna happen.
Hopefully sooner than later.
Girl can dream.
As we wait patiently.
New chat. Wait. What are we waiting for? Sorry.
Oh, Cascade is looking up some information on the reboot of King of the Hill.
Oh, okay.
What's the chat saying? What's up, chat? How you doing? Let us know.
Gamehead says, when are you gonna collab with Ben Shapiro?
With who?
Ben Shapiro.
Oh, gosh.
It looks like it may be out June 23rd.
Wow. June 23rd. Right before. Oh, I bet you they're going to have a 4th of July episode. I hope so.
Hold on? What's my opinion on woke video games? I don't think I've seen any woke video games.
Who asked that?
Game Head.
Like, Gamehead, what do you mean by woke video games,
Yeah,
my
like what
man?
video game is woke?
I'm curious. Like, yeah, we need a definition so we know what you're talking about.
What does woke even mean to you, Gamehead?
He says I don't know. You tell me.
No, you tell us. Or else we're just gonna move on.
Yeah, like what game
Uh,
is woke? I can't think of one.
bro. I just can't wait for that AI DM from Dungeons and Dragons. That's going to be fucking. Oh my god. Come on, Hasbro. Hopefully they do this one right. Based off of the article I read, they're going to have 3 different versions. They're going to have the kid-friendly version. They're going to have the adult 18 plus version, and then they're going to have the wild or what do they call it? The wild and unpredictable version.
Damn.
Yeah.
Well,
So you can pick the type of DM you want.
I'm confused.
That
Gamehead
would-
says I'm just trying to get the conversation going. I'm like, so then why did you those topics? Surely you must have something in mind, right?
Yeah, I would say when it comes, I'm not a video game player anymore. Like I haven't been in a while. The last video game I really played was League of Legends, and that
League of
was
Legends.
well over a decade ago. That's how old the game is. Way over a decade ago. And yeah, that was so much freaking fun. I freaking loved that game. I loved the MOBAs. If I could see to play one video game again, it would probably be World of Warcraft, though. If I could get my eyes back to play one game.
When you said
do it.
Mobus, it sounded like it's Morbin time.
Oh.
Never even ended up seeing that film. I heard like there's a cult following for it, right?
Mhm. Yeah.
Movies.
But if you could only play one game the rest of your life, what games would it be, y'all?
Talking about video game, right?
Yep. Mine would be World of Warcraft, hands down.
Mine would probably be Skyrim.
Ooh, that's another good pick.
Like it would be like I could never get bored.
Yeah. That's how I feel about WoW. I remember maxing out my character, doing the dailies and all this other stuff, and then I would sit around working on my alternate skills. Like I'd go out fishing. I just love it because like, oh, you know what? I need to go fish this area way off in this obscure place that I've never seen before in order to try to catch iron jaw or this or that. Like, and things it's just one of those never ending style of games. You know what I mean?
No, I hear you, but you know what that just brought up to my memory, Krusty? I remember we both watch Hungry Fat Chick, right?
Oh yeah.
She's had some live streams where she plays World of Warcraft.
Yep.
Did you watch those when they happened?
I did.
Well, it's crazy to think that we were in the same stream watching that before we knew each other.
Yep. But hey, that's the world. You never know. You know, the world's not as big as you think it is.
Yeah, it's weird because I see like an airplane in the sky and it reminds me, the world is vast, but we're
It's a small
interconnected.
world after all. It's a small world after all.
And Skyrim is one of those infinite games too. What about you, Casket? What would your one game forever be?
Oh, my one game, it's a tie-up between two, but I'd have to say if I had to only choose one, it would be VR chat.
Good choice. That's also a forever game.
I can be who I want, wherever I want, with whoever I want.
Yeah. Yeah. See, we all like those endless style games where it's a continuous forever. Good content.
Weird thing, I don't play Skyrim often, but like if I could only play one video game for the rest of my life, it would still be Skyrim.
Mm-hmm.
I know I would get bored of the other games eventually.
What about the sequel to Skyrim that's coming in a couple of years?
I'll have to see it first.
Yeah, that one, I don't know how I feel about that one. They haven't released... I remember when they launched the promo for that during the, what was it, the video game special thing?
Yeah.
And based on what I've heard, all they showed was like environment backgrounds, and that's absolutely it. Like, we don't have that much information to go off of for the new Skyrim. It could be a hit. It could be a failure. The one thing that would make it a hit is if it was multiplayer. Like, don't you want to just go through a Skyrim world with your homies?
I think I'd rather chill in Night City with my tombs.
He wants to chill in Hazbin Hotel.
For sure.
Speaking of, when's the next season dropping?
I believe it's sometime this year.
It should be. And I'm pretty sure it's this year. I just don't know when.
I know
It's probably going to be in the fall.
I know they've gotten a third and fourth season that they're working on.
Wow.
Yeah, they got a third and fourth season.
That's impressive. If a show makes it past its third season, it's a good, pretty much.
I just recently showed Queso the pilot, the Hazbin Hotel.
Yeah.
Enjoyed it, but then every time. But then when I looked in the comments, they were like, "Oh, I wish Hazbin Hotel was like this again."
Yeah.
It made me worry about like what the future will be.
Yeah, I thought Queso would get a kick out of Addict.
Mm-hmm.
I like the radio demon.
Radio Demon.
It was cool. I just have a soft spot for like really powerful characters.
Mm-hmm.
Give me more. Give me.
Well, then you would love to go to the VR chat Hazbin Hotel, because when you go, you'll be surrounded by 20 different versions of them. He's the one everybody fucking simps for some reason.
Because he's cool as fuck?
Oh, we got it. Uh-oh. Krusty, are you a radio demon simp?
Yeah, he's my second favorite character.
What was your first?
Well, you already know who that is.
Angel?
No. Come on.
Vox?
Yeah.
Is Vox in the pilot or not?
He's in the background.
Yeah, but in the show, I really like his character when they just had the pilot, it was the radio demon, but then after the show, I was like, I like this one a little more now.
Yeah, if I had to pick a favorite character, it would be Angel Dust.
Yeah.
I used to play him in VR.
My favorite song is Loser. I'm a loser, baby.
Oh, you got that, baby.
Top and just like me. That song is. All right, go ahead.
Is Angel Dust a girl or a boy?
He's a guy.
Non-binary. He's a guy. Okay.
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
His backstory is very sad.
Hey, for $20, I can suck your dick.
Yeah. Well, a lot of that makes sense.
Oh. But where they go from here, I hope the only problem I had with season 1 is I felt like they introduced a big plot and then they just ignored it for episodes and then they came back to it at the end.
Yeah, it was very rushed, the timing.
Yeah.
But they did say on Twitter, the creator did say that will be fixed in season 2.
Good, because what I like is for a show to like reward you for watching episodes.
Yeah, now that they have 3 more seasons, they can actually take their time. Vivian herself says season 3 is going to be the best season by far that's been in production.
Dude, I'm hyped for season 3. Yeah, I give them a break on season 1. I mean, they were finding their footing. That's fine.
If I had to guess why she's so excited, she also did say that this is the story she wanted to tell from the very beginning. So I think that's when they're really going to get into like the meat of the hotel itself. And it's like, oh, in season 3 they find out that someone, this and that, I don't want to give any spoilers.
Yeah, what if the hotel itself is a demon?
Technically it is.
Damn.
No spoilers.
No, that's not a spoiler. The cat that you see in season 1 is actually the key to the hotel itself, and is like a magical creature.
Magical cat creature. Interesting. Yeah, I'll say that the season finale for season 1 definitely anticlimactic. Like, it was meh.
Yeah, could have been better, but
It was so predictable, man. They went with all the tropes.
yeah, but I'm a sucker for musicals.
Yeah, me too. That's the me too.
Hashtag me too.
And they had some damn good songs.
Yeah, Loser Baby, Poison.
Oh yeah. Oh man. The one of the TV demon talking about the radio demon.
Yeah, yeah.
That was a fucking phenomenal song too. He's back! He's back!
Fuck! Fuck! Okay, so do you want to watch an episode after the podcast?
He's gonna have to watch them in order.
Well, yeah.
I didn't have to wake up early tomorrow, I would.
Oh, damn. Oh, well. Another time.
Another time.
You know, my Sundays are packed.
They are packed with the Lord.
Jesus Christ.
Wish I had more bacon.
Jesus Christo.
Yo, I want to give a shout out to Sharvy. What's up?
What's
Hope
up,
you're doing
Sharvy?
all
How you
right.
doing? Yeah, chat. What are you getting into tonight? How's your Saturday night, chat?
It's Saturday night. It's Saturday night. Saturday night. Yeah, it's Saturday night.
I need to pick my guitar up tomorrow. I realized the other day, it's probably been a month since I touched my guitar.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Touching a guitar is like touching a fine lady. You just gotta find the curves.
I know, like, the other day I noticed that the calluses on my fingers are softening, and I was like, oh, how long has it been? And I was like, oh shit, it's been really long. It's been too long.
What about your other calluses?
So they're just fine.
Me and my stepdad having a few drinks. We decided to watch you. Well, hello. What's up?
Stepdad?
How's it going?
Shout out to Stepdad.
Yeah.
Yeah. We appreciate you. Damn.
Hey, Casca, now would be a good time to do any plugs. You have your most viewers.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea. Casket needs a new hot water heater, and it's going to cost a lot of money. So if you could donate, I would be so thankful and appreciative. And if you can't donate, that's cool too.
Yeah. Casket's living on cold water right now.
Yeah, Casket's taking them cold ass showers.
Yeah. Cold ass showers. The other movie I'm interested in seeing is, like, what's it called? The Woman in the Yard or something like that. Although there's some serious controversy around that film.
A24.
So I'm curious as to, like, is there any movies that are coming out that are out right now that y'all are interested in, or anybody in the chat?
I'm looking forward to the Superman movie.
Ooh, I didn't know we had a Superman movie coming out this year.
Yeah. It's hopefully James Gunn. It's hopefully a redemption movie for DC. He's at the helm. I'm praying that it goes well and it's a good film.
Yeah, I hope they need to win.
We know. Yeah. Well, not only that, it's just Marvel has gone to shit. So.
Yeah.
It just feels like ever since Endgame, quality has gone down.
The only thing I've enjoyed since the end game is the Spider-Man movie, where they brought back the OG Spider-Mans from 2002 and 2008.
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah, I thought that was cool, but that's the only thing Marvel's done since Endgame that I have enjoyed. And I've tried. I've watched WandaVision. I've checked out all the movies. I've done the stuff. You know what I mean? And it's just it doesn't hit the same. Don't know why. And I would love to. Superheroes need to come back again. You know what I mean? We need a good. I hope the Superman movie's the best damn Superman movie ever. I want that. Give us a good line, please.
Yeah.
For the culture.
You know what I really wish they would do, DC?
What's that?
They said they were going to do it years ago, but man, I really want that Static Shock movie.
Yeah. I want a Justice League movie. You know what? No, if they're going to build a franchise, and that's really what they want to do, let's be real about it, then they need to pay homage to the individual movies. They need to really build these characters up.
Yeah.
And let the Superman movie be where it starts. Like, do a really good fucking independent film of Superman. Maybe throw in a unique perspective. Throw in some unique ideas. Just, you know what I mean? Give us something fresh.
Yeah, make it Nicolas Cage.
Yeah. Maybe, like, I don't know, maybe the concept of how Superman can move faster than a bullet means that in order to talk with humans, he has to be talking really slowly. And from his perspective, everyone's moving at, like, almost non-moving scale. Like, something that really shows what the downside of being Superman. We need something that can make him relatable to, like, or like, oh god, that would be terrible to have those powers. Like, he has to stand there for what feels like hours while people are walking around him. You know, by his perception of time.
I have a question.
Yeah.
How does Superman know how much to hold back on his punches? Do you think he ever, like, accidentally punched a guy and his head exploded?
I have no idea. I guarantee you, though, that he's had to test it out at some point.
Yeah, for sure. Because it's like, how does he know how hard he can hit a human without killing them? Or versus, oh, I can hit this alien way harder. Huh?
Yeah.
Oh, because he can see, like, has X-ray vision, so he can see
True.
the person.
I guess that's true.
But Superman is this all-powerful being, so we need to really see the downsides of being an all-powerful being. If you can move at the speed of a bullet, your perception of time is way faster than a human's. If you have this power, a sneeze could blow up a building. Like, we have to see how much he holds back and how much it really, like, affects him on a level, like, where he had, like, a doorknob is like tissue paper to him. You know what I mean? Like, we need to be able to see the downsides of being almost a fucking god. You know what I mean? Like, we got to humanize him in a way that makes it seem like these powers are almighty, but also there's a huge sacrifice to them. Like, we have to show that polarity. Or I say we as though we're the ones writing the movie, but...
No, this reminds me of the song Nerd Rage.
Yeah.
Showed me today.
That's yeah, that's a great song.
For some reason, I hate that it's stuck in my head of all the songs. That one's stuck in my head.
Damn.
I mean, it's, like, it was an entertaining song, but
It was. But what I really want is we're going to need a revamped Batman too. We need, and we're going to need, and I don't know what direction they can take in order to refresh him at this point, but, you know, like, we've got Wonder Woman, Batman, we've got the Green Lantern, we've got, you know, Static Shock, we've got the Flash, all these wonderful characters. And I don't know, they need to go all in, I think.
yeah, no, I agree. They have great source material.
Yeah. Wonderful source material. I want to see a Green Lantern that has to deal with the philosophy of righteousness and justice and what that means to him versus what that means to the the world around him. Like there's so much storyline that can be like explored, so much areas that can be explored. Like how does one hold to the creed of being a Green Lantern and also hold true to themselves? I don't know. Just random ideas.
I agree. No, either. But I would ask the chat. Chat, do you have any favorite superheroes? Do you have any favorite superheroes, chat?
Yeah. Or even is the idea of righteousness through the creed of being a Green Lantern ultimately good, or is there area for gray? Like these are things that I mean, imagine like a trilogy movie with the Green Lantern. The first one is just a casual movie where he gets his powers and explores them and comes to the understanding. The second movie is where he goes to the planet and meets the other Green Lanterns, and then he really understands what the creed is. And the third one is him dealing with the morality of, am I someone that can stand up to this creed, or is this creed even something I believe in, or is it worthwhile to believe in? Like there's a trilogy in that whole concept right there.
Okay, let me ask you this: who would play the Green Lantern?
Fuck. That's a good question. I think the Green Lantern could be played by. No, that wouldn't work.
You know what? What if we got the guy who fucking voiced him? He could totally be the Green Lantern.
I mean, I'm fine with that.
The guy who voiced the Black Green Lantern from the show. He could totally play him.
Yeah, and the more like, what does it mean for righteous and justiceness whenever you can see the righteousness and justices of two sides? Like,
and it's a great callback to the original show.
There we go. Like, let's say that in the third movie, there's a huge like world war that breaks out, right?
Right.
And the U.S. government comes to him and wants him to fight in the war on their side, and he initially agrees, but then he gets over there to start to end the war. Because he's heard the rhetoric from, whatever the main country is. And then he gets over there and he sees their perspective as well. Now he's held up in an ethical dilemma because he sees why the justice behind what they're doing as well. And so now he has to really, and he loses his powers because he's in internal conflict, because you have to have that belief. That's what gives you your power. Without that, you can't summon the hourglass to refill your power. So he's no longer able to do that. So he has to come to like, dude, come on! I'm writing the story for you, DC. Please. That would make a great arc for fucking. I mean, that's a great arc right there. What would y'all do with the Flash? Like, what would make a good arc for Flash? Or any other character that you can think of.
I remember a movie once where the Flash had to deliver a heart from one side of America to the other. And I thought maybe they could do that for a movie where it's like, not only is Flash having to fight somebody, but he's like having to do a task that he has to do it quickly.
Yeah. That would be interesting. But he has to monitor his speed, because if he goes too fast, it can damage the protein in the heart.
Exactly.
So he's trying to do this, and then whatever the bad guy is attacking him. So he's hampered because he can't go as fast as he could because he's got this heart on him, or this organ, and so he is at a disadvantage. I'll see that right there. That would make for an interesting plot point. Yeah.
What would you do for a Static Shock movie? Like, of course, it's got at the beginning. You gotta like have this like, how does he get his powers? We could that'll eat up like maybe, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes at the beginning.
Yeah. Well, I'd say 5 minutes. We just did give a brief glimpse of the gas and And then we show him as a young adult, like maybe 13, 14, flying around on a disc with his like.
Well, I think he was like 17.
Good point. But he's flying on that disc and he's going around town in his like pre-Justice League outfit. And then it jumps to a scene where it's like, and then I met the Justice League. And then it's him there talking with the Justice League. Like, we could cover that pretty quickly. But what would make for a great storyline for Static Shock? DC, feel free to take all of our ideas. They'd make great movies.
Well...
Hey, no, don't take all of our ideas without paying us.
Right. Feel free to take all of our ideas for money.
They're Static Shock's like big enemy in the show. I think his name was Ebon. He had the power of shadows.
Oh, I thought you were going to say the fire guy.
No, the fire guy used to work for the shadow guy.
Yeah. So what would they do with Static Shock? Remember, this is a first movie, so it can't be anything like super.
Yeah, Gear can't show up. Gear can't show up till at least the second movie.
Yeah, he can we can have it in the background of the first movie, whenever we have Static Shock first showing his power as a teenager. We can have his best friend Gear like running beside him as he flies off in the sky on the disc, but he's never spoken about again until movie 2. But but yeah, the Shadow guy, I think that would be a good enemy for his first encounter. But what's like the big hook? What is the
bad guy wants to release more Big Bang gas. That could be it.
Yeah, to make perfect, because it starts by showing the Big Bang gas and showing them change. And the bad guy wants to release more in order to create more. I mean, I want to call them mutants, but that's not what they are.
No, they were called Bang Babies.
Yeah, he wants to create more Bang Babies in order to have an army. And so Static Shock has to stop him from making Bang Babies. I mean, there we go. There's a movie idea. And at the very end, Justice League comes in. And it ends with the Shadow guy.
I don't think this Justice League should come in until like the second movie.
Okay, but here's what I think. At the end of the first movie, you see the Shadow guy, like he's defeated and stuff, and you see Static walking off. He's so drained of energy. He's literally just walking off. And in the background, you see the Shadow guy like moving in the power lines, like a little glimpse of him just moving in the power lines, and it ends there. Like that's going to be the last time we see of him until the next movie, and then it's going to be the Shadow guy teams up with Voltron, and that's where the Justice League comes in at the end of movie 2. Because the Shadow guy teams up with Voltron, and they start creating these robotic entities that have bodies made of shadow, but electronic internals. And the Justice League can't beat Voltron, and so they bring Static Shock in, because he's got electrical powers that can hopefully help fight against Voltron.
I see.
What do you think?
I'd watch it.
Yeah, and you see Superman trying to punch these shadow things, and his fists go right through them, because they're just shadows with micro electrical nanobots from Voltron in them that are hovering in the shadows. So it just punches right through these things, so the Justice League can't do shit to these things. And the beginning of the movie 2, it opens up with a news broadcast that shows the Justice League felling. All of the Justice League is you see Superman in a crater on the ground, and he's unconscious. And you see one of these shadow creatures walking forward, and he's glowing green because he's got kryptonite inside of him, and you see all the other Justice League members like passed out as well, and the news agency is like, what is going to happen now? All of our heroes we're now under the enslavement, and the movie opens up after that news article as to showing all of these creatures across the whole world enslaving humanity. It's like, what happens after the bad guy wins? And that's when Static Shock, he's like 21 at this point, right? And he decides he's got to do something against. He's got to try to save his heroes. These are the people he's watched as a kid. And he and his best friend starts to show signs of super intelligence at that point. And he's talking with his friend, trying to figure out what to do.
Hey, you're losing me, man.
Oh, sorry. Sorry. But, I mean, what do you think about the idea?
I like it.
I don't know. I think it would
Have
be
you
good.
written this all down?
No, it's just coming out of my head right now. I'm envisioning it.
You should write it down.
I might.
Because then that way it's like it's an actual story idea. It's good.
Yeah. What about you, Queso?
And then I didn't write it down, and I forgot the story ideas. Not writing it down.
Yeah. But Queso, what would you do for a superhero movie?
I just want Darkseid to be portrayed well. I want to fight against Darkseid. Shit, I would take a fight. I would do a crossover movie where Darkseid fights Thanos. That is.
Ooh.
Anyway, I mean, Zack Snyder alluded to it a little bit, and I would want it to be done like.
Well.
Yeah, Darkseid is a character, one of the most powerful characters in any universe.
Yeah, isn't there one character that crosses dimensions between the DC and Marvel Universe? I cannot remember the name of the character, but I know in the comic books they have one enemy that is in common. And it's like the only enemy that they've agreed that they both have like access to. I remember because that comic story and YouTube channel, rest his soul, he died in a car wreck last year. But I used to listen to he would take comic strips or comic books, and he would turn them into like audio stories, and I would listen to them for hours. And there's one bad guy that there is a crossover between both universes. I cannot remember his damn name though. But what you just said, Queso, made me think about it.
Interesting.
Not that we need a Marvel and DC crossover. I do not support that.
Yeah, not now at least. I mean, it needs
No.
legs in terms of movie. I mean, their animation studio is great.
Yeah.
Live action movie, they need the momentum. Shit, even Marvel at this point needs to
Step up their game.
together. That's like such a striking example of how corporate America has ruined quality.
Oh, I agree.
What is Joker?
Batman, there was a man. He said he was a spider, so I hit him with a big shoe.
Yeah, but there was an old woman living in that shoe.
Not my problem anymore, Batman. Not my problem.
Well, I guess you're against the welfare state.
Mm.
Asking.
How old is Mark Hamill now? In his 60s or 70s?
God, I don't know. He's got to be like 90.
I'm scared of what they're going to do when he passes away, or any voice actor really passes away. At this point, they're just going to start cloning voices, have AI voices for everything.
He is 73.
Wow, good for you, Mark Hamill. 73. Man, you've seen a lot in your days, my man. He's done a lot in his days.
Yeah, he's done a lot more than we probably ever will altogether.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean anything.
Good guy. I did hear that they have not canceled the next trilogy of Star Wars movies that take place after the last series. And they're actually bringing Mark Hamill back in to do cameo scenes for whatever that means. So
Shame.
we're getting 3 more Star Wars movies.
I
Yeah,
don't. I mean, I think Kathleen Kennedy stepped down. So
yeah. 2027, 2029, and 2031.
but certainly, I'm skeptical. I wish they went into the Old Republic,
Mhm.
although maybe they would butcher that.
I would love to see some Old Republic Star Wars material. I think that would be the most phenomenal thing ever.
Yeah, 'cause there's
Period.
so many characters there that so many people don't know about.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, Darth Bane. I mean, Darth Revan, or even just before he became a Darth. You know, like I want to see that could be a trilogy in itself. His story alone.
Yeah,
You
I
know.
remember I was looking forward to like they were remastering Coda, Knights of the Old Republic, but they got like delayed. Yeah,
Yeah,
film development. Okay, so
I will say I do. My favorite by far though is Darth Bane. His trilogy book series is phenomenal. So good.
yeah, it's really well written.
Yeah, it is. And it feeds so well into the Darth Revan lore as well because he finds his holocron. In the
Even
old.
Star Wars: The Clone Wars relates to a lot because it's just about the genesis of the world too, which is
Yeah. Or they could go back to the very beginning and show, like, where the Sith originally came from before. Like, they were actually a species. You know, before they were ever a side in a political or I don't want to call it a religion, but you know, like it was started. They were a species of creatures that utilized the dark force, but it wasn't for a positive or negative morality choice. It was just a separate way of using the force at that time. Like I would, there's so much material that they could cover, and they fucking won't, and they won't fucking do it. And I wish they would.
Alright, everybody, Casket's about to take a hit. If you want to take a hit with Casket, now is your chance.
All right, hold on. Let me get my vape. Nope, that's not the vape.
it's
That's the
over
wrong vape.
9,000. This invitation goes to those in the chat room as well. If you were,
Hell yeah, we're
Casket.
gonna have a smoke, and then we're
It's
gonna
vape
play
time,
a
chat.
little game.
All right, is everybody prepared?
Does everyone have their smoker?
I'm ready.
Alright, everybody, in 3, 2, 1, now smoke.
Ooh. Oh yeah, good stuff.
Smoking. Who's smoking? Smoking. You're smoking.
I'm gonna take another one since mine's only 22%.
Look at this guy over here. Take a look at this guy. Let's go, Krusty.
Oh, that was good.
Oh, you got it.
Oh man, I held that for almost a whole minute.
And I feel my high rising. It's going up. Holy shit! Today, and
But did I ever tell you the story how when I smoked out of a strawberry?
No.
What?
Yeah. Wait, Caskin, you may not remember. I told you this, but college.
What am I laying on right now?
You know, everyone knows the classic. You smoke out of an apple.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did that.
Yeah. Right. But then we were like, what if we while after smoking from an apple, we were so high. We were like, what if we smoked other fruits? So we grabbed a banana, and that worked really well because we put just the holes at the end.
Yeah.
Go through. But then we're like, wait, let's give ourselves a challenge, and we used a strawberry.
Gee.
It still worked. That's the crazy part, is we were still able to take hits.
Did it taste like strawberry?
I don't know, we were blazed, but probably.
Wow, that's impressive.
Alright, everybody, we're gonna play a little game. Da-da-da-da. We're gonna play a game. Woo!
Oh, Blackout.
No, it's called What's on TV.
What's on
Favorite
TV?
game. This is gonna be your favorite game over VR chat.
This is my favorite game. I love this game because it combines my love of nostalgia with my love of TV with my love of games with my friends.
Nice.
That was surprisingly wholesome.
Yeah.
And you know what? I'm gonna let you both work on this. You both decide on a channel.
Speaking of wholesome, where's Alice tonight?
Oh, she's a little busy, but she'll be here.
Alice, shout out to you.
Hey, babes.
All right, what are we doing? Sorry, I zoned out.
We're playing What's on TV. You and Queso need to agree on a TV channel.
What do you think, Queso?
I not for anything.
You should play to your strengths.
Got a flexible ass. We'll put it that way.
All right. Would you be good? Would you be good with Cartoon Network?
Oh, that's my favorite.
I'll
Alright.
let you pick the year and the date.
Alright.
1999.
1999.
1999 it is.
The year to Y2K destroyed the Earth.
Alright, give me a month.
So you can choose that guy.
Yeah, Casca, you choose the month.
Alright. You know what? We're gonna go with December.
Ooh, December 1999. What day, Captain Casket?
December 24th, 1999.
Oh, wowzers, the day before Christmas. I may have actually been watching it that
It's
day.
Christmas Eve!
Christmas Eve. This is the first time we had a Christmas episode on South Park.
Christmas Eve birthday.
Yeah. Well, howdy.
What was that noise or that voice?
It was Mr. Hanky.
No.
All right,
Okay,
Cassie, give us a
it's-
time.
Okay, it's December 24th on 1999. It is 6 p.m. What cartoon is playing on Cartoon Network?
Kids Next Door. No, I'm joking. That didn't come out in the 90s. 6 p.m. 1999. That's easy. Dragon Ball Z.
Wrong.
So I know it wasn't a weekday. This is a Saturday or Sunday. Can you at least say if I'm correct on that?
I don't know the day.
All right.
I will say there was no Toonami on that day.
Then it was a Saturday or Sunday, like I said. So it's a Saturday or Sunday, 1999, day before Christmas,
Christmas Eve.
Christmas Eve. What are your thoughts, Queso?
Powerpuff Girls.
Saturday or Sunday?
I will give you a
Christmas
hint. It is a 30-minute Christmas special.
Okay. Cartoon Network Christmas Special, 1999.
Well, it doesn't necessarily have to do with Cartoon Network, but it is a Christmas special.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, God. Is it the one about the... Oh, God. I think I know the one you're talking about. It was that one-off movie. It doesn't relate to... It's not related to any other cartoons that are normally on, right?
You're not even close.
Okay, so it's not the one about the cow. The Christmas Eve. A Christmas Eve 30-minute special. So if it was a 30-minute special, that means it probably came from a cartoon that had segments less than 30 minutes.
Krusty's onto something here.
Oh,
So that means it was a 15-minute segment TV show where they had 2 episodes per 30-minute block. They have a 30-minute special. For some reason, I want to say Ed, and Eddie.
Not Ed, and Eddie.
All right, what other shows on Cartoon Networks will split up into 15-minute brackets?
This show also aired, I believe, on Nickelodeon at some point. Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna defer to Krusty.
It's not Angry Beavers.
Not Angry Beavers.
You say I believe aired on Nickelodeon, so it wouldn't be something we regularly know, because you would have said for sure it was on Nickelodeon.
Yeah.
So I'm going to ignore that completely. This is 6 o'clock in the afternoon, so all the kids are home. Was it? No, I have no.
Christmas special, right?
Yeah.
It is a Christmas special. What if I told you the main characters are animals?
2 Stupid Dogs?
No, it's not Two Stupid Dogs.
Cow and chicken?
Not Cow and
Ooh.
Chicken.
Damn, that was a good fucking guess.
I will say that there are several main characters, but 2 of them do stick out as the main characters.
And they're all animals.
Yes. Well, not all of them.
Okay, I already know what it is.
All right, Krusty, what it
You
is?
give too many hints. It's Rocko's Modern Life.
It's not Rocko's Modern Life.
Damn, okay.
Cowardly Dog.
It's not Courage the Cowardly Dog.
Good guess, though. An animal show from the 90s Cartoon Network, Christmas special, 15 minutes blocks. God, I'm too high for this. I keep hitting my vape now, damn it. I'm starting to get super stoned. I don't know if this is helping or hurting.
If you want a really good hint, let me know. I'll tell you, but it'll give it away.
No, not yet. So, 90s Cartoon Network. Come on, kid, go back to the brain. 90s Cartoon Network. All right, I don't know. Maybe give us a good hint.
I'll give you a hint. A lot of the times, a school is shown. They're at school.
School, 90s Cartoon Network. Animals at school. Fuck, I have no idea. I'm drawing a blank.
Oh, is it Tiny Toons?
Is it what?
Tiny Toons?
It is Tiny Toons!
Let's go!
Damn!
Oh, I pulled that from the back of my brain.
Damn, good job, Queso.
Point to Queso.
Yeah, holy shit, that was fucking wowzers.
Well, we expended the most obvious guesses, and I was like, this is not an obvious show. It must be something more obscure.
Hell yeah.
Dang. Tiny Toons, I remember that. Jeez. Brought back so many memories.
Have you been to Disney, Rusty?
To Disney? Yeah.
Did they have a Toontown?
That may be the park in California. I don't remember that from the one in Florida.
Interesting. I wonder.
Yeah.
Basket would being goofy or something.
Well, they had
Because
Goofy and
you have
Mickey,
a
but
good yeah, but Casca has a good goofy voice.
let's hear it, Casket.
Well, hey there, Krusty. Have you seen my boy Max?
Now give us his yell.
Yeah!
No, the one that goes.
I don't know if I can do that one.
Yeah, that was pretty high pitch. Oh,
Well, hey there, Max. Being a little. I can't say that on stream.
I'll tell you, every time I hear the song to the Goofy movie, the original one, the opening song, it has such a different meaning in modern time. Because the only thing it makes me think of now is School Pewers. And I'm like, dude, that song sounds so dark when you think about that. And that's the only thing that comes to my mind now because it happens so often in schools. Like, if you go, like, it sounds like a manifesto to a person that's about to do something terrible.
Really?
Yeah, go back and listen to the song.
I really don't remember the song.
Yeah. You don't remember it?
No, I don't. It's been so long since I've seen that movie.
It's like, everything will go my way after today. It's like, what do they say? No more Goof of the Week. No more Max the Geek anymore. And I'm like, dude, this is sounding dark. And it's like, if it was written, if the same lyrics were put under a different, like, tonality, it would sound very disturbing.
I'm no longer a goof. I'm here to execute.
Yeah. Oh gosh.
We weren't gonna do another round.
Oh, we want to do another round? Alright. Who wants to give me a channel?
Actually, I was hoping we could do it vice versa, where we test Casket.
Oh, you want to test Casket?
Okay. Because it's always Casket testing us.
Alright.
Testing Casket.
This is fair. I'm down.
Okay. When it comes to when you guys describe the show, I want you both to know the show, so I will deafen myself. And wait, can I deafen myself?
Well, you can leave and then we can message you.
That's okay. I can do that.
Well, you first pick the network that you want, Casket.
I'm gonna go with Nickelodeon.
Nice. Nick. Remember the Nick or Treat sessions that they used to have?
Yeah.
That was a terrible marketing plan.
It was terrible marketing plans.
Nick.
Hello?
Alright. I have chosen Nickelodeon.
How did Blump and Alice join right at the same time?
That's good timing.
Wagwan!
What's up?
Into the stream.
Are we streaming?
Yes, the podcast. Yeah. It's the Casket King Crew podcast.
Woo! That's
yeah. I totally forgot that today is Saturday.
What are you guys doing? I just kind of hopped on.
We're playing What's on TV.
Oh shit! My favorite game.
It's Casket's turn to pick, though. He's going to be the one guessing. If he can.
And
I picked Nickelodeon, and I picked the year 1997.
Oh, that's one of your best-known eras. You're really playing to your strengths.
I know.
All right, pick a hard one then.
Well, you didn't pick a month yet or a day.
I pick October 31st.
Dude, I'm sitting in like the shittiest traffic right now.
Oh damn.
Traffic. Wish I had some chapstick. Ooh, there goes a Maverick.
Okay. Wait,
Who
you
said
said
that?
you want something hard?
Krusty. Why?
Let me think.
That was funny.
This one's not bad. What was on at 12 p.m.?
12 p.m. Okay. 12 p.m. Nickelodeon, October 31st. Okay, let me ask you this. Was something being aired part of Nick Jr.?
It was Doug.
No,
not Doug. Blue Clue. Blue's Clues.
It is. Yes, it was Nick Jr.
So it was Nick Jr. Okay.
Nick Jr. See, Casket's really going in strong with his strengths.
Okay. Tell me this. Was it like animated or was it live action?
You're using up 2 of your hints, just so you know.
Oh, I didn't know I had a fine number of hints.
What do you mean? That's been the rules this whole time. Is that you have 3 hints?
I don't know. I was just giving you guys random hints. Like I didn't count.
It's animated.
It is animated.
Ooh, Nick Jr. animated 1997.
Yes.
Okay.
For anyone to guess, or just
anyone can guess. Go for it.
It's not Blue's Clues.
No.
That's not Blue's
What about Little
Clues.
Bill?
Hybrid.
Little Bill.
No.
Little Bill.
Little Bill.
See Theo.
Alright, let me ask you.
Wait, but Blue's Clues, Blue's Clues came on at 12:30, so right afterwards.
What about
wait. Okay, so Blue's Clues came on right after.
God, so many hints. It's gonna help.
Okay, I know exactly what it is.
What is it?
It's, I remember, because I remember watching Nick Jr. when I was 7, and I remember the schedule. And before Blue's Clues came on, it was always Little Bear.
That is the correct answer.
Woo!
You know what's crazy? I looked at the schedule. I looked at the schedule and it was right. 9 a.m. Little Bear, 9:30 a.m. Blue's Clues.
Wow.
Repeats throughout the day. They're always paired.
Damn, Casket. You were watching Little Bear in 1997?
Yeah, why?
How do you remember anything when you were 7?
I can remember back to 3.
It's wild.
Hey, we were playing the year I was born.
You can remember when your girlfriend was born.
I wonder what I was doing at that exact moment.
Watching Little Bear.
Yeah.
My mom has always said that I was born at night, like just like at 6 p.m.
I did not at school.
I have never in my life heard about Little Bear.
I was going to say Franklin.
Little Bear is mid.
What about the show with the turtle?
Franklin?
Yeah.
No, Franklin for the books. I remember reading a couple of Franklin books.
You know, the kid that did Franklin's voice went to actually never mind.
But come on, Franklin was the best junior show.
I don't know, I would argue it was Blue's Clues.
Let's go. Blue's Clues was the best.
Oh.
Although there was another show that starred a bear that does have a place in my heart called Rupert.
Oh.
I thought you were going to say the bear in the big house or whatever it was.
Yeah, bear in the house.
It was the bear in the big blue house.
Can I give you a double points question?
Okay.
On that same day, if Little Bear was playing at 12 p.m., what came on 2 p.m.?
2 p.m.? Okay, it would be Little
On
Bear,
the
then
big blue
Blue's.
house.
It would be Little Bear, then
Also
Blue's
on
Clues,
7
would
a.m.
come on, and then
Nap time.
see, this is where I get a little mixed up because back then I couldn't tell time. Give me a hint. Give me a hint. No.
Wait, they used to have Pokemon on Nickelodeon?
It came on right after Rupert.
Came on right after Rupert.
Did you say, Presley?
Huh?
You asked something.
Was it with the elephant?
Oh no, I was saying I didn't know that Pokemon played on Nickelodeon.
Oh, me neither.
Actually, it couldn't have. This is 1997. What the fuck?
Yeah, what the
Well,
fuck?
in 1997 is the year the Pokemon came out.
Yeah, but not on Nickelodeon. Not on Nick Jr.
Yeah, not Nick Jr.
Okay, give me another hint.
Hmm. It ran from.
This is not a good hint.
Why? Yeah, it is. I feel like Cascade helps. Actually, it ran from 1983 to 1996.
Is it Arthur?
No, not Arthur.
Yeah, yeah.
It's
not Arthur.
okay. So 2 p.m. It's got to be a cartoon. I'm pretty sure that was after Nick Jr. Because I think Rupert was usually the last thing they played.
Okay.
There's 3 main characters.
There's 3 main.
3 Little Witches.
Ash, Misty, and Brock.
I know there is a show called The 3 Little Witches. I think it was.
Is it I Real Monsters? I'm not hearing a no.
Oh, sorry, no, it's not that.
Damn it.
Let me give me one more hint. Give me one more like semi good hint.
This series had a revival film aired on Nick in October 2002.
Oh, I got it.
Don't tell Cassie.
A revival film.
I know what it is. I'm not going to say it, but I know exactly what it is now.
Okay, when Casket thinks he has it, let me know, and then I'll go 3, 2, 1, and then you and Krusty say at the same time.
Yeah, the film was actually a pretty big deal, Casket, back in 2002.
Okay, I think I know what it is because I got obsessed with this film.
Hey, are you ready for the countdown?
Yes.
Let's do it.
2, 1.
Inspector Gadget.
Okay. Say what you said again, Casket?
I said Inspector Gadget.
That is correct.
Damn. Good job, man.
The live action?
Yeah, the live action movie from 2002. Duh, I should have.
Oh, yeah.
I was thinking of the Wild Thornberry film that came out in 2002. Where
Reminds me that I always remember about the toys that they did for, I think it was Burger King. Apparently people were pretty crazy for those toys because the whole thing was that each toy was like a part of Inspector Gadget, so you would put them together to make
they would make one really big action figure.
Yeah. And each of the toys did like a different thing. It had like a little gadget inside of each toy.
Nice.
It's a very funny idea that a kid just bought a freaking Burger King and got a freaking disembodied head.
Isn't it? Toys back then were way cooler in kids' mills. They were. Damn.
Yeah, but unfortunately, they were also worse for the environment.
True, but I still have my Pokemon Pokeball with my gold Mewtwo card in it. Or my gold Mew, not Mewtwo, sorry.
I had no idea that they actually re-released those. Like they released them 1 year when they got banned, and then they released them again in like 2000 something.
I have the original Mew in the Pokeball. That's probably the oldest item I own.
It's just crazy how American this conversation is right now.
Whoa! I hear a bang in someone's background.
It wasn't me.
Somebody that threw a shoe over to the second floor of the house.
Oh, okay. Oh, I'm glad it wasn't anything serious. But you're right, this is definitely Americanized.
Okay, guys, let's go around. Top 3 favorite cartoons of all time.
American cartoons?
Any cartoon.
No, any cartoons.
Okay, but because I'm saying, am I taking anime out of the equation?
No, you can include anime as well. So either any animated series, whether it be Western cartoon or Eastern anime, relative to culture.
Dun, dun, dun. Wow, that sounded like the beginning to The Simpsons.
It's a great piece.
I'll say a cartoon. One of my top 3 is Steven Universe.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Interesting.
No, one. I see. One of the top 3 I have is definitely Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Oh yeah.
Base.
Yeah, agreed.
My next one would be King of the Hill.
Hell yeah. And number 3?
I don't know. I'm thinking about it, and I just can't decide.
Yeah, it's hard.
There's so many good options to choose from.
There are.
I really enjoyed OG Ben 10, but I also really enjoyed Dragon Ball.
Yeah, mine would be Dragon Ball Z, Futurama. Oh no, Dragon Ball Z, South Park, and it has to be Avatar because I rewatched that series. That's the one I've rewatched the most.
You haven't watched the final episode?
Nope. But I rewatch the series like every year, sometimes twice a year.
Yeah, I think some fans would question or take umbrage at the very least. But I understand it's a personal decision.
I haven't seen the last episode of any of the series I've named. South Park, there isn't a last episode.
Damn.
Not yet.
Damn.
I've never seen the last episode of any series, period.
I'm sorry to hear that, man.
But I would say
a recommending of the ending of Batman. There is an official
a Batman
comic of Batman. Yeah, there is an official comic, like last comic book. That is the death of Batman, and it's the canonical way in which Batman dies.
I don't want to know.
Hey babes, what do you think of my new glasses?
They look nice.
Guys could say that like a New York mob boss.
What do you think of my glasses?
What do you think of my new glasses, Tony?
Come on, what do you think of my new glasses?
I would say honorable mention, though, is anything from the Fate Stay Night series. Fate Stay Zero, Fate Stay Apocalypse, Fate Stay Night. That whole series, that's my honorable mention.
Can we talk about that for a second, Krusty? Because
sure.
I want to get into it. But I look up, different ways of
watching it.
how to watch it, and there's different theories and whatnot, and just like
I'm
Personally, I
sometimes that
personally
overwhelms
only
me.
watch. I have
Sometimes
only
it
watched
overwhelms
two
me.
of the Fate series. I have
Okay.
only watched
Guys,
Apocrypha and
wait.
Zero.
I just want to say, I would try to avoid talking over each other, so let's let each other finish, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I was just saying, like, I don't know how to watch it, but yeah, Alistair,
I-
please take over.
I would say my argument point, and then I want to hear what Alice says because I know that Alice has seen it too, is to watch it in the date that it was released. Fate's Day Night should be your first series, the remake, and then after that, watch Unlimited Blade Works, the movie. And then you go back and watch Fate's Day Zero, and then after that, you go watch Fate's Day Apocalypse. That's the series. That's the way it came out in time. And that's the way I think it's meant, because they do spoil things in later series because they expect you to already know it because they assumed you watched the previous stuff. So if you watch it out of that order, you're going to have spoilers everywhere.
Yeah.
So what do you think, Alice?
That's probably the best way to do it. I personally just watched the two that I found the most interesting.
Which is what? Which two?
Zero and Apocrypha.
Oh yeah, the Apocrypha. Oh my god. So I call it Apocalypse, but it's really Apocrypha.
That's a cool name.
Yeah, but the one thing I don't like about Apocrypha is they assume that you've watched everything else, so they really don't explain nothing. Like if you go into it not knowing anything, you're not going to know anything. Like that's, you know what I mean? They kind of suffer from it. Suffers from being a third installment in a series.
Isn't it?
I will forever remember that when I was watching one of the seasons, and this is not a spoiler, like because a lot of characters are like historical figures. And one time I was like, "Who the fuck is this?" And then I searched the name of this like historical figure, and the first result was this guy was the first known historical pedophile.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah,
like,
it's
good to know.
yeah. I would say Fate's Day Night, the remake series, is the starting point by far. It is actually the first series they came out with in like 2008. They did not do it.
Ufotable, right?
Yeah.
Right, that's the animating studios, right?
Yeah. But it's a great storyline. It's a great concept. But anyways, that I didn't want to jump off on a tangent on it. I just that's my honorable mention. But who's next? I want to hear other people's top tree.
No, I find it difficult. If I get, I will do it at least for anime, one for Western shows.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
I'd still like to know what your
favorite. My favorite 3 Western shows would be Avatar, sure. Love the original Ben 10.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm trying to think of a bigger one. Give me 1 sec to think about it. I've been trying to think of 3 shows. I really like Teen Titans, the original show.
I was gonna say Teen Titans.
The original, not Teen Titans Go, right?
Yeah, but I don't know if I would put Teen Titans there, or I would put maybe Adventure Time.
Oh, both good choices.
I might choose Adventure Time over Teen Titans.
Hey guys, I'll be right back.
No.
I was always disappointed that Teen Titans never had a proper ending.
Yeah, me too. They really fumbled on that front. They had such a great series going on.
Can you believe that when they were doing the reboot of Ben 10, the creators were literally told at some point, like, hey, can you make it more like Teen Titans Go?
And he said,
that tells you that Cartoon Network at this point only cares, hey, is this like Teen Titans Go? If it's not, please make it more like Teen Titans Go. And if it is, going.
Jesus.
Well, I like Teen Titans Go. That's fun by me.
It was after my time, so I wasn't the age bracket they were going for.
That's true. Makes sense.
Oh gosh, good picks though. Good picks.
I'll share mine, but casket's away,
Okay.
so
We can wait. Fate's Day Night, Fate's Day Zero, Fate's Day Apocrypha.
yeah. So Chris, I'm gonna go back into this stream and re-listen to that part, your order.
I'll tell you, Saber. You know what? This may be a reason why you don't want to watch it.
Well, don't spoil anything, please.
No spoilers. This has nothing to do with the TV show. But I liked Saber so much that's what inspired me to get my first sex doll.
Saber is the character?
Yeah, the character Saber.
Oh, let me look up what she looks like.
Oh, she looks in a lot of different ways.
Yeah.
How do you spell her name?
That's what inspired me to get my first sex doll was Saber from Fate's Day Night. And I found a website that had anime sex dolls, and Saber was actually one that they were offering, and I fucking took it.
Yeah.
Something about, I don't know what it is. I like buff women.
Base.
Yeah.
God.
But, yeah, so if it wasn't for that show, I probably wouldn't have any. Oh, she had her attitude, though. Oh my god. And the voice actor does her so well.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
I'm back.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Queso, let's share your top three.
Well, I cried watching Avatar: The Last Airbender, so that'll be number one. And surprisingly, I feel like number two is Powerpuff Girls.
Nice. That's a solid pick.
I thought their animation style was so unique. The characters are so likable and unique as well, and then the villains are so good. I just love the villains. Mojo. Yes, and then him, a variety of others, and just a whole universe. And then three is hard. Like Gallus was struggling with 3, and I'm also struggling with 3. I think, maybe original Ben 10.
Nice. You know, in 2000 and I think it was 18, they tried to make a live-action Powerpuff Girls movie, and they got shelved. They ended up using it as a tax write-off, but they're actually filming a live-action Powerpuff Girls movie now. So we may actually get a live-action one.
Did you not hear that the trailer for the live action got leaked?
What?
Yeah, it got leaked and it got canned hardcore.
The trailer or the movie?
The trailer.
The trailer for the movie. Did
the second movie get canned too?
No. The show. I don't know if it was a show or a movie.
I think it was for the live action show, actually.
Yeah, for the live action show, they were doing. They had to finish the trailer for the live action show per season, and the trailer leaked.
Man, Powerpuff Girls is just not. I mean, they keep running into bad luck left and right.
Well, I'm glad.
I watched the trailer, the leaked trailer, and it looked as bad as people describe it based on the like scripts. It's horrible.
And it got canned.
Yeah, no,
it got canned. Like people were were saying later, like I'm so happy that this got canned.
Well, everybody, we're hitting the 2-hour mark here. I think.
Go ahead and give a plug, Mr. Key.
All right, no, I think we should go ahead and wrap it up. Unless you guys want to keep going.
Do a final plug then.
All right, everybody. Casket needs a hot water heater, and it's going to cost a lot of money. And if you would like to donate, it would be much appreciated. If not, that is also cool.
Yeah. Appreciate you donating. Appreciate you. If you can't, that's okay too. No hard feelings.
Yep.
Where did Blumpkin go, by the way, Mr. Quiet Guy?
I don't
Kind of just
know.
disappeared.
Is he still in the call?
No.
He left.
All right,
Kind
everybody.
of just disappeared.
We'll see you in the next live stream. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.